Hi, everyone. I'm Michelle Diamond. I am CEO of Diamond Executive Resumes. I wanted to share with you very briefly how I went from no corporate board interviews to 10 corporate board interviews. And I know that's a lot for anyone who's looking to get a corporate board and they've been trying to get interviews or they understand the process. They understand that even though a lot of times I joke with people, I felt like I was a Susan Lucci of corporate boards. The value that I obtained in terms of getting these opportunities is something I want to share with you. So, quite frankly, when I first decided that I wanted to go and get a corporate board seat, I was very excited and energized. I spoke to people. I'm very big on getting advice from those who have already, achieved the goals that I'm trying to reach. And all of them honestly gave me a lot of I call it the basic path. Talk to everybody that you know, network, and those things are true. Those are definitely true. And also reach out to all the executive search firms. For all of you who understand SHREC, that's an acronym for a lot of the top executive search firms. Your Spencer Stewart's, your Heidrick's, your Egon's, your Russell Reynolds, Korn Ferry, things of that nature. And so I did all of those things, and I got nothing. So, at first it felt very frustrating. And so I had to take a look at my own portfolio, my branding package myself. I'm so accustomed, I've been working on so many other people's board bios and resumes and things of that nature that I didn't work on my own. And so I had to be my own client. And what I realized is my background is very unique and it's very diverse. There's not a lot of people who may have it, but it's not necessarily the standard. So I could not approach, I could not approach getting a board seat or interviews for board seats in the same way that others could. I have a hybrid consulting, strategic advisory, and entrepreneurial and Fortune 100 operational executive background. And while it all makes sense, the same way all ingredients of a cake make sense once the cake is baked, individually and singly, the way a lot of databases work at top executive search firms or individuals and recruiters who take you to that other level, if they don't really have that direct relationship with who they're working with, then it can be tough. And so once I realized I had to position myself differently and I had to make myself the perfect fit for the type of boards that I wanted to attract, then honestly, that's when it started coming. The first interview I got, I sent my information, and even though it was different than the board description that was sent to me, really board description, job description, which is the same thing similarly. And I interviewed the CEO, and once I realized that he chose me to interview because my background actually helped to not only solve their problem, but helped to position them for what they wanted to achieve long term. I mean, part of being on a board is long-term value creation. And what I brought to the table was something that added to that. And so even though my background was not the typical, let's just say, board background, me being able to position myself well was the key. And then that's what ended up making me become successful with helping others with their board bios and their board resumes and things of that nature later on, because I was able to do that. And once I got the first one, then it was a matter of, yes, a lot of networking, signing up to certain databases, positioning myself, making sure I got the right approvals and things of that nature. But once they came, for a lot, it was definitely an easy thing to, for them to rather accept me or refer me to another one. So I hope this was valuable to you. If you need my help with anything, definitely reach out and let me know. I'm very happy to help you and share my knowledge, but in a way that's unique to you. Because at the end of the day, this is what your goal is, what you're trying to achieve. And this is about me helping to position you to be the perfect fit for, in this case, the board seat and advisory role that you're trying to achieve.